Hey everyone, it's Erica here with some Boss Babe training and tips for you. So, I've said this before and I'm going to go ahead and say it again. Getting into direct sales is not just about selling stuff. It actually goes so much deeper than that. Um, it truly is a movement, really. It is a movement for not only yourself, it's a real movement for empowerment and lifting people up and being more self sufficient. If you really think about it, when you decide to take this on, you're basically taking on a role of, serving the collective. So if you think about this, um, who who do you really trust? Like when it comes to buying things, I think a lot of people now, this day and age, really, really don't trust a lot of the mainstream stuff. We've been duped before. We all we all had that big shock when we found out that Johnson and Johnson's was in fact using chemicals that cause cancer, parabens, sulfates. Johnson and Johnson. This has been a trusted name and trusted company that we've all used on our babies for decades, okay? We thought we could trust that company. I mean, this is just getting out of control now, and there's others. There are others. I told you to wait for that because I was going to make a video.
I don't care. Don't care what I do today.
I mean, we were really, really in the dark for a long time, and then this kind of stuff started coming out. Now, I will say, most direct sales companies, they are offering you something much better than you can get at a store. That's just facts, no matter what company. Yeah, there's been a couple companies that turned out to be shady in their business, but still the products were the products were okay. There's always a few bad apples, but in general, when you are in a direct sales company, you are actually offering a better product than what is available in these mainstream markets, thinking Walmart, Target, Walgreens, stuff like that. Now look down the makeup aisle, look down any aisle. What are these big stores doing? They're essentially doing what you're going to do. They're buying a large amount of product at a lower price, and then they're selling it in their store for their retail markup, the retail value. And so the store is profiting. Now, we know that supporting these major stores and these major corporations, it's bad news, you guys. I'm not saying every store. Don't say that. Some, we do need these big stores, but the world is changing, okay? Times are changing. People would rather be supporting their friend. People would rather be supporting their neighbors. People would rather be supporting real people. So if you're joining direct sales now, you really, really have a great opportunity to change your entire life. And it all starts with relationships, okay? You're not going to want to be in your face, in their face, like, oh my God, look at this deal, okay? First of all, you want to start just being their friend. Like you already are already a pro at something like that. For me, it was really easy to fall right into direct sales because I'm thinking here, I was already sitting at home. I was a mom. I am still a mom. But I mean, I had a newborn baby. I was sitting around breastfeeding him, snuggling him all day. And so that was my life. I was sitting around, I was taking care of my baby. And, and my other kids, but really the baby. Honestly, some of those other kids had to get pretty self sufficient pretty quick because I had a very, very demanding little babe. And so I was feeding him all the time. I was cuddling him. And so of course I'm sitting there. I'm on my phone. I'm on Facebook. I'm on social media. I'm shopping, And and it came to my attention that all the time I spend on my phone, if I dedicated half the amount of time as I do just scrolling or whatever, I could actually grow my own business. And so when this occurred to me, I'm thinking, you know what? I can do this. I already had the setup where I was already active on social media. Now, if you're not already active on social media, I really recommend these. You're going to want to watch till the end of the video. I really recommend that you need to get a little bit active on social media. If you're going to be selling through social media, of course. There are so many ways. This is your own business, okay? So take my suggestions, of course, but if you think of something on your own, please run with it. This is your business. That's the best thing about direct sales. If you want to set up a hut outside of your front yard and sell it like that, do it. If you want to have a briefcase and you want to go visit boutiques and get them to stock it in their place of business, do it. I mostly go off of social media, but that is not the only way. But if you are someone who is currently focusing more on social media and you're like, hey, I want to jump in. Hey, I want to do this. What do I do first? Well, start getting a little bit active on social media, not selling stuff. Post pictures of your kids, post funny memes, post selfies, post interactive. Somebody asked me, what is interactive posts? It's where you have a call to action. Hey, what's everybody eating for dinner tonight? That gets people to interact. That's an interactive post. What's everybody's favorite color? There's a lot of interactive posts. It doesn't have to be so basic as a color. The dinner one seems to be good. People do love talking about food. People do love talking about dinner. So if you are falling short and wondering what you can do to kind of get active, dinner's a good go-to. Even lunch, breakfast, why not? Even talking about coffee seems to be a thing. So whatever you can do to kind of get yourself out there as, a familiar friend. I have always been on there. That's honestly probably mostly my interactions with the human race, honestly. I I'm here I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm not out going to a bunch of fun things. I hope that sure changes in the future, but I'm on social media. So it was a very natural progression for me personally. But if you're kind of new to social media, get on there. If you're a person who scrolls and comments, cool. Do the commenting for sure, because that's a way that you can be seen by people even if you're not posting necessarily. Supportive comments, it's like, don't be fake about it, but be a good friend. That's what I'm saying. Like, your personality is going to help you in this business. If you are already like posting a lot of stuff, posting a lot of funny stuff, or you're already posting selfies with amazing makeup, like, your friends are already going to be drawn to you, or whatever it is you do. Like, it's not necessarily what you're posting. It's kind of more that you are posting. So what I recommend is start posting. Start getting a couple more posts per week. If you're not a person that posts normally, try to make it a habit to post at least twice a week. Something that has nothing to do with selling anything. And then once you're getting a little bit more familiar, and if you're already doing that, go right to this next step. Create your own group, okay? I prefer private groups for women, and I don't let men in. I want all my women in my group to feel completely safe to post anything in there. Personal issues, of course, like you don't, but a lot of people do make a lot of people do make public groups, and that's totally fine. It's kind of like whatever you want to do. Start a group. My group started off with 16 members, I think, and it's grown to like 420 something. So, and I've been in this for over 3 years. So, this is an opportunity when you get into the direct sales business. This can either be boom, instant success, or working gradually at building something sustainable, okay? Think about this. You start now. Where are you going to be in 5 years? Where are you going to be in 3 years? Where are you going to be in 2 years? Jumping in and starting is the key to getting anywhere. So get your group going, even if you're just making a small group of some of your closest friends and family, just start there. That's all you have to do. And post just whatever. Like mine, I have a glam group. I have a beauty group. So before I even started posting about the makeup and skincare that I sell, I've always been into sharing ideas with my friends. I post stuff about hair dye. I post stuff about, anything that's relevant, and any girl that cares about anything glam, like newest eyebrow trends or whatever. Like everything's going to pertain to glam in my specific glam group. So it was really easy for me to start peppering in. Oh my gosh, you guys, so you know me already. I love makeup. I found the best lipstick ever. Okay, so it was super easy for me to jump into that. And I try to keep these boss babe videos not pertaining to anything specific, because I want this information to be for anyone who's watching, no matter what company they're going to join. So if you're in a health and fitness group and you're trying to sell like your shakes or something, start a group and start posting yoga poses or something, or whatever, anything that has to do with health and fitness. And then once everybody knows that you're all about health and fitness, then oh wow, I love this shake, you guys should try it, look at me drinking it. And you got to give yourself a bridge of incidences. Don't get down on yourself. Honestly, there is going to be people that will watch you post for an entire year before they even talk to you about it. So, do what you're doing. Create excitement, create a buzz. And I did want to give another really awesome, I guess, technique, we could call it. A girl on my downline, what I would have never even thought to do. But it's working great. She's got a huge buzz. In fact, her group is popping off right now while I'm making this video. She created a group chat. And she's not talking about anything she's selling just yet. They're in there talking about babies and other stuff and having good conversations. You can tell it's a group of friends, and the ones that are acquaintances, they're happy to be there. Everybody has good communication. This group is buzzing, okay? So that's another great place to start. And she told me that her idea was she's going to get a group chat going, you know, and then a few days later, she's going to make a group page. And then I said, you know what? That is a genius idea. She's going to get all her friends. She's already an awesome poster. She already posts a lot of good stuff, a lot of funny stuff, a lot of true stuff, a lot of stuff that girls and women can totally relate to. So I can tell she's going to be a natural at this. But she's got her group popping off, and then she's going to make her Facebook group. And then when she kind of like transitions into posting more in the group, she said the group chat can be especially used. Hey, you guys, check out what I just posted in my group. Um, there's some really awesome stuff, and I really am looking forward to seeing some of her tutorials. I want to see some of her lipstick demonstrations and stuff. This is going to be awesome. You know what I mean? So don't just think, how can I make 100 sales? How can I do this? How can I do that? You want to think, how can I help 100 people? How can you help the people? Because this is what it's about. It's about creating a relationship of trust. Like, I am a trustworthy friend, okay? My people know that. You're not going to get that kind of care when you go to the Walgreens counter. You're not going to get that kind of care when you're at Walmart, okay? If people want recommendations, I know them. I know them at least enough to give a good recommendation. I mean, especially people that post a lot. I know their style. I can clearly see their colors. I know who they are. I know how they are at this point. I mean, people have been on my Facebook for over 4 and 5 years. I know them enough now. I give good recommendations. People come to me, oh my gosh, I want some lipstick, but I don't know what shade would look good. I'm like, sit back, I look at them, I think about it. And then I give them my honest opinion on what I think would look the best. I have to tell you what, 99.9% of the time, people are overjoyed with what I pick for them. They trust me because they know I know what I'm talking about, and that's the whole point, like, to this business anyways. You're building trust, you're building relationships, you're building an empire of people who will care, but like care enough, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone has to be like your closest heartfelt buddy, but I mean, when my customers buy stuff off of me, I like to, ask them how they're doing, wish them well, stuff like that. I thank them for their support. You're just not getting that at Walmart. And I think that's why a lot of people these days are really changing their tune about where they're shopping, where they're buying their stuff. I mean, think about it. You're watching this video, so you're obviously either a boss babe already or considering being one. And you want to think, gosh, you know what? If I go and I buy this product off of my friend, that means my friend gets the profit. That's going to mean she can put money towards a bill. That means she can help pay for her daughter's dance shoes. A lot of people are getting hip these days. They would rather support their friend than a major corporation. So really, this is no time like the present to get in on this movement. We're telling corporate America, when we join a direct sales company, we are telling corporate America, you know what? We don't need you, okay? We don't need your slavery. We can stay at home with our kids, okay? We can stay here with our kids and run a business out of our kitchen and make a sustainable profit. And we don't need to work for you. We don't need to be enslaved into a corporate America. Okay? Now, saying nothing wrong with that if that's what you enjoy, whatever. A lot of people aren't so lucky. A lot of people are having to give up time with their children to go make $7 an hour and then get a shit ton of taxes taken out. There's never going to be any hope for a vacation or to be able to relax. It's a constant stream of stress. So at the very least, even if you have a side hustle, yeah, it's extra money, but it's also fun. It's also stress relief. It's also giving you communication with your friends. There's a lot of benefits to direct sales. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that everything I'm talking about is super relevant to you. If you enjoyed, please comment below, share, and yeah. I'm really glad to be part of this movement. I really am. I mean, I think deciding to join, and I've tried out a few companies. I've been with a couple things, but I know a good opportunity when I see one, you know, I really do. And I think, quite frankly, joining the company that I'm with was probably one of the smartest decisions I've ever made. Because this is something that nobody can take from you. This is your own thing. And you know, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it all the way through. And it doesn't matter how slow your progress, you know, how slow you think your progress is, because as long as you're moving forward, you're doing it, you know. And of course everybody wants that overnight superstar success, and that is very possible. That is very possible if you play your cards right. I mean, I've had some definite spikes, especially with people joining, especially right in the beginning. You know, I was really rocking it out. I had about like 10 or 11 people join me in the matter of 2 months, and my team really grew. But then it's like, you do have those periods where you're just kind of going along, you're kind of on a plateau, you're kind of on something regular, and then sometimes there's more spikes in the growth. So, you know, as the years go on, I continue to try to be the best leader I can. I am the best I can be for all my customers and my friends. So just take that into consideration, about, you know, just definitely, you know, being somebody trustworthy that your friends can go to. Even if they don't go to you right away, when they know, like, you know, I have a lot of my friends who didn't even start asking me about any of this until like 1 or 2 years in. And now they're avid customers, you know. So consistency is going to be the key to success with this. You know, stick with it. Even if you feel like maybe you're not getting a lot of interactions, people are seeing your posts. Not everybody likes stuff. Not everybody comments, you know. And that's okay. That's totally okay. They are seeing it. The seeds are being planted. And, you know, you are providing interesting content. So you're winning. All right. Well, thank you again for watching. Thank you for being here. If there's any questions, or if there's any topics that you would like to see me speak about related to growing your business, comment. I gotcha. All right. Bye.